All right, folks, here we go again. Left Turn Broadcasting back at you. We got something crazy going on tonight. It is a league race. Oh, yes. So, points, drama, all kinds of speed, clean racing, hopefully. Man, it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to get the green flag on this guy. We are kicking it off here. We got Front Row Racing throwing it down right now with their A league. Okay, we have the League A and League B for Front Row Racing. This is the A league. They're going to be kicking it off at Atlanta, 50%. So a little bit of a duration when it comes down to the race in general. Strategies, are going to be coming into play, of course. Managing that tire, managing that track position. It's all going to play its role today. Again, we have the four-time tire wear. We have the caution with the pace car format. We have the four-time tire wear and the black flags. So going to be an exciting race when it comes down to it. Very challenging. Now, I do have the lineup for the points for Front Row Racing after last week's race, their season opener at Daytona. So far, we're looking at Kill It Like Jason in the 22 Ford. He is sitting at 18 points. He's leading the field right now in this points battle. And coming in second is Pushrod. He is sitting at 16 points. He's driving the 6 car. We have the Scotty B. He is in third spot in the points, driving the 21 Ford, Wood Brothers Ford. He's 16 points as well, so those two are tied. We had Wide Open in the 47 car. He is sitting in the fourth position in points, of course. We have, he's sitting 15 points. City Fried, fifth, and Kurt Busch sixth. They're both tied at 14 points. City Fried in the 19 car, Kurt Busch in the 1. We have Mucka, who is driving the 2 car, and he's sitting with 11 points. So that's 7th, 8th. They're both tied, actually. 11th, the 9th, and 9th and 10th, 9 points. That's T. Roy. Elvin has 8 points. True Death has 8. Brewster Baker, 4 points. Crazy Mitch, 3 points. Chanda and Birdster are finishing it out, late arrivals to the league. So, again, we have a full field here, lots of competitive driving, some fast drivers as well. I mean, these guys know how to get it done, and we'll see it tonight. So what I'm going to do right now is go over the starting lineup, as you see right here. So this is going to be the field for tonight. Kind of read them off just a second ago. So far, Deadman in the 14. He is taken over on the pole position. So you see his time up here at 29. Oh, that's flying. That's pretty fast right there. 29.070. That's a great pole time right there. See, we got Scotty B, who's following up close with that 29.1, and he's sitting in second position. Let's see, for our third position, it's Kurt Busch in that 1 car. You see him down here, 29.137. So those two are extremely close in their lap times right now in the qualifying. I see in fourth position we got Mucka 29.2. Not bad. Everyone's scooting along real well. And let's see in the fifth position we have Elvin. He's in 29.260. So we get very, very close times there. Not separating them much right there. It's our sixth position. I believe. Must be looking for my T-Roy. Yes, there you go. And then see, we have 7th is Pushrod Jones, 29.3. Then we have 8th position, Wide Open, 29.3865. Wow, those two are really, really close as well. And let's see, we have our 9th position, Kill It Like Jason, which are our points leader right now. 29.385. Those guys, again, those are all sitting under a blanket and then some on that. So your 10th position is T-Roy, 29.4. 11th is True Death, and the number 3 car right there, 29.5. Running it out with Crazy Mitch, Brewster, Chanda, and Birdster. Get it done today. So they're going to be rounding out our field. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple drivers over here. I want to get my points leader, which is Kill It Like Jason. Then, of course, we get the CEO of Front Row Racing in general right here, the general and commander. And that's Mucka in the 2 car. So we're going to go ahead and switch over. Just give me 1 second. So I'm just radioing over to the drivers and getting them over into the broadcast booth right now. All right, just give me one moment. Bear with me. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get back. There we are. Okay. So as we wait for our points leader, which is Kill Like Jason. Remember, he's driving that 22 car forward, and he's sitting there with 18 points. Only 2 points separates him from second, so there's going to be a lot of pressure there. And we do have Kill It. Are you there with us right now, bud? All right, man. So how's it feel after the first race, the opening, the whole opening race, of this new season, and you come out on top of the leaderboard, leading these boys off in points into Atlanta Motor Speedway tonight?
I'm just trying to hold it, man. That's all I'm trying to do.
You got yourself. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, you got yourself a pretty fast piece, you think, out there? Are you set up a little more of a long run?
Definitely. I got a pretty good car. Pretty sure top 5.
Nice, yeah, because we see you sitting back here at ninth in your qualifying position here, so it looks like you got a little bit of work to do, but it is a long race, so played your cards right, manage your car throughout, good communication with your crew chief. I think you'll do just fine. Yes, hey, best of luck out there, Kill It. You make sure you keep her pointed the right direction, all right, bud? All right, we'll see you out there on track. Keep an eye on you. Mucka, you in?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Mucka, our man. So, give us a little insight on this race tonight, buddy. We got front row racing, throwing it down over here at Atlanta. So give us some details on this track, maybe some characteristics of it, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's a track you can run too wide. It's pretty aggressive on the tires. As the tires start wearing down, you'll see the guys start going up the track. A lot of guys in the heat race were having a hard time hitting the butter, which is going to be interesting for the race. You're going to have to watch that later in the fuel runs. Pit road is a difficult pit road, so I expect a couple black flags tonight. So that's something you might want to watch. And don't keep your eye wide open. He's always got those crazy pit strategies going, so you never know what that guy's up to.
Man, thank you so much for the insight on that one. And yes, it sounds like you guys are going to have your hands full, a lot to deal with out there, on top of the competition. I mean, the competition alone.
There's some fast cars out there. There's some fast cars out there. I mean, I ended up winning the heat race, but obviously I don't have the fastest lap times. But fastest lap doesn't mean you're going to win the race. So.
Man, we're looking forward to seeing this whole Atlanta race and see how you guys are about to throw it down. Because we did a simulation, a little practice thing earlier this week, and I was able to see how you guys were running, and man, it was impressive. So I'm really looking for the same, if not better, tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what comes out of this craziness. But I hope it's a clean race. Hope everybody enjoys the show.
And you're a little under the weather right now, Muck. You feeling a little bit better?
Yeah, I'll work through it.
There you go.
Concentrate on first stage of Atlanta. That's where my mind is right now. So.
Yeah, that's where it is. That's dedication and talent right there at its best. Even fighting it through when they're not all up to par. Man, well, best of luck out there to you, Muck. You put that 2 car up there where it's supposed to be. All right.
I'll give it a shot.
All right. So we're about ready to go. Green, gonna jump back over there and set us off.
You got it.
Copy that, buddy. All right. Looking forward to it. All right, folks, so we're going to go ahead and get ready to start setting this thing off. Muck is going to jump back in his car, which is already running, and warmed up, ready and waiting for him. Okay, and now we'll wait for the start of the race here. Okay, and we are featuring Mucka over here on our display TV as well, so he will be our tracker, one of our trackers at least, one of our little tricks up our sleeves. Got a few of them up here. So trying to get you as much coverage and of course accuracy when it comes to our cars and lap counts and things of that nature, and so that we don't miss any of the action. Okay, it looks like we are counting down now. I'm going to go ahead and jump over my pace car because I got a little bit of work to do before we get this thing kicking off. Okay, folks, so remember 50%, 4-time tire wear, stages, black flags, and the good old pace car maintaining the pace of the field. Okay, we're on 1 moment on delay. Making sure probably everyone's on comms, make sure all the drivers are ready to rock, and we are good. Okay, this will be just 1 moment. Checking comms one more time. Countdown is over. It's time to burn some rubber in this hot Atlanta. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on over. Okay, Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's fast track, big track, lots of speed, some crossover moves, different lines. Can't wait to see all this, man. Everyone's going to be just throwing it down best they can. Okay, here we go. Getting a little better view of my cockpit here. Now, remember, I'm in the pace car for just 1 moment. I'll get these boys sorted out. Just doing a little landscaping right now. Make sure I stay out the way. All right. So as I make my way around the field here. All right. And then coming up to assume the lead position over here above Mug. All right. Now as we get them all loaded up here, let's get us into position for this amazing start that we're about ready to see. So right now everyone's going to shuffle for their positions, get themselves all ready to rock. Get Muck on our front row right here. Get him drifting back. See the pace car right there holding suit, right in dead center of that track, trying to keep these boys behind him for a minute. So it looks like everyone is lined up back there. So what we're going to do is at the end of this turn up here, we're going to go ahead and dip this pace car off the track and get these boys up under green here. So I got a little bit of a pace out in front of them, so I clear them because I don't want to get in their way at all. They got to build up those tire pressures. Those cars are already going to be a little squirrely on the start of this thing. So I'm excited to see how well they're going to maintain their pace on track. So pace cars diving off the field right now. Okay, about ready to go green. Muck is going to kick us off right now. Green, floored, and hopefully going to keep it pointed the right direction. Go get him, Muckett. You got the 21 of that Wood Brothers Ford already looking for the inside. We haven't gotten to fourth gear yet. Everyone's starting this thing out pretty smooth. Okay, cars are getting up to speed now. Now remember, it's going to take them just a minute for them to get their tire pressures built up before they really want to start doing some of those aggressive maneuvers around each other. So we'll see who has the patience to wait on their car and who's going to try to go for the gustos right off the bat. All right, looks like Muck is still maintaining that track lead right now. But look at that 21 right up on him. They're starting to bottleneck just a little bit behind him. Taking a little look from the Pismo blimp. Trying to give us some aerial footage up there as we see the pass. Oh, but 21, the Wood Brothers Ford of Scotty B trying to hold it inside line. Mucka keeps it spooled up on the outside, retains the lead of the pace right now, lead of the race. Mucka now trying to get down to that bottom to guard it a little bit more. Just saw that run. Drifting back a little bit to that 13 car. He's up in the middle of this. Got a swarm of cars around him. Trying to sort his way through right now. There's a mean pack right there. And that is a Bruin. That's for your, let's see, 5th on back right there. 5th through about 10th. Elvin right in the middle of all of that. Let's see how this is going to sort out. Leaders seem to be maintaining their pace right now. Mucka looks like he's checking out a little bit up front, so that's great news for him. He was hoping to get his car into some clean air and set sail. Ooh, a little bit of rubbing and racing right there. No harm, no foul. Everyone's still scooting right along. Nice 2-wide racing right there. Let's move back up forward. There we go. We're on Scotty B right now. Got Dead Man up in front of him, wide open on the outside. Looks like Mucka is looking for a little bit of a challenge here. Someone's getting up on him. Pack's starting to gather up. Muck's starting to try to see a little bit of that pressure being put on, but no, actually got a little loose. He woes up, and Mucka is still now able to charge out and set sail again. Get his car out there, keep it out there in that fresh, clean air. Car's starting to line up behind him. You got Dead Man in 2nd, wide open in 3rd, and Scotty B in 4th. Scotty B really looking hard on wide open right now, and these boys are looking to line up, trying to utilize their drafts and to get their mile per hour up, advance their track times a little bit more, and try to catch up to that leader. Because right now he's trying to check out. Drifting back a little bit more into the field here, we have Kurt Busch, that one car. Oh, we got a car doing some landscaping, holding on to it, pointing the right direction. We're okay. So we got the one car of Kurt Busch. See, look at his chops, trying to set his sights on let's see, hopefully maybe a 2-for-1 sale of the 3 car and the 13. So that's True Death and Elvin. And this is a little bit further back in the pack, so you can just see racing everywhere right now. Huge push by the one car to the 3. As he goes flying into that corner. True was able to hold it. Back up front with Mucka, still maintaining that clean air. Nice gap of about a little less than a second, but they're starting to close, it looks like. But it seems like as they close, he'll make himself a turn, accelerate out, and then stretches his lead back out again. But you can see why they fall off a little bit, because when they start racing back here, woes up their momentum and their progress, and Muck is able to stay right out front and enjoy that clean air. Back here with Elvin, who's moving his way up through the field. Surprise, surprise. Whoa! Little grass happy there, still trying to hold on to it, trying to dust off those tires. Put a little bit more sod on that thing is not going to help that grip. Got City Fried here. That number 19. Now, that's right. We have City Fried in the Toyota, and we have Chanda, who's also in the Toyota. So we have 2 Toyotas on field right now, and you better believe it, those guys are probably going to be looking for each other throughout this race. So far, we have some pit stops already dropping in right now. City Fried, we have the 6 Push Rod, and it looks like the 66 of Chanda, they're all in for their servicing right now. Let's go back up on field. Wide Open now, looks like he's starting to reel in the leader. No, copy that. Yeah, that. So we have Scotty B right there as leader. Mucka did a short pit there. He's already on pit road, and hopefully coming off pit road, getting his servicing done, get him back up to speed, and we'll see how this rotates around through to our race lead again. And you see here Mucka, in pit road right now. Scotty B now trying to accelerate his lead. Oh no, Scotty B onto pit road. He's coming in to get himself some feel goods. Get his car flying back again. Mucka did mention a lot about tire wear, so let's pay close attention to that tire wear and how that's going down. Cars coming out of the pits right now. See how they blend back into traffic. Chanda Bear, no quarrels, no issues. Nice and smooth. Kill It Like Jason, our points leader. Let's go and ride with him for a minute, see how he's going to rotate through this field. Right now we're scored as Wide Open as our race leader, but we still are undergoing pits, and Wide Open is now on to pit road. So we'll see who's going to obtain the race lead as we cycle back through these pit stops. Right now we're on T-Roy. All right. Running that 43 Chevy right there. Good looking car. Trying to do some searching, find himself some speed, and adjust his lines throughout this race.
Tron let them know a lot of bad language on the comms.
Still doing a great job holding that car nice and steady like. On board with the 3 car. Chevy looking sweet right there. He is on it. He's about ready to come under attack from that 1 car, Kurt Busch, not Chevy. So we got 3 Chevys right there actually, all lined up. Let's see if they're going to try to work together, do some pit strategies throughout. Could this be a little bit more of a manufacturer's battle? There's a question to be asked. So I see a lot of them grouping up, and they're all fast. Okay, we have Mucka back out on track. So far we have Deadman now, who has assumed our race lead. So let's rotate through Deadman. We saw Brewster Baker on track there. And there's our race leader, Deadman, charging it hard. Trying to see who's up in our second position right there at the 32. And that's Crazy Mitch. Running himself a great race. Holding great with that race leader. And looking inside of the race leader. Man, he looks pretty fast and sporty, even with a little bit of that damage, it seems like. Gonna take a hammer to that car when they come down to the next stage. Whoa, a little better. Mucka was also talking about that as well. That woes up his momentum a little bit. Will Crazy Mitch be able to capitalize? Oh, he's looking. He's trying. I'm sure that man right there would love nothing more but to race to lead a little bit of one of these races. And here he goes, looking for the inside on that 14, trying to hold it on the bottom. Deadman was able to keep his speed and RPMs up around that, takes his momentum around the outside a little bit, and was able to retain the lead. Meanwhile, while this battling's going on, look who's sneaking up. Got Mucka in the 2 car and the Scotty B in the 21 Wood Brothers Ford. They're setting their sights and eyes on these race leaders right here. So you got a good view right here with Mucka trying to gain, and he is doing so. See the seconds clicking off right now. You can see his lap track. Well, I can't. I'm sure he probably can't from way back there. But yeah, his lap trackers is clicking down on Deadman. So we're scoring Mucka in second, Scotty B in third. So Crazy Mitch must be lapped down, trying to hold on to his lap. Wow. Doing impressive work when it comes to that. Crazy Mitch driving himself a good race. If he can maintain his position, he'll be first car lap down, and he'll get his lap back and have a chance, getting to get something done in stage 2. Make a little adjustments on his car, hopefully, because it looks like he's holding his speed. He must have had some kind of problem at pits. Maybe an air gun jam of some sort. Didn't catch it, so not really positive. Still running with our race leader here, trying to see if Mucka and Scotty B have anything for him. And as these laps are winding down, oh, there we go. So I'm just playing some things right now. Messing with the tracking that we have. All right, we are 23 laps into this guy right now. It's past 24. Still on our race leader. We have Mucka running low on fuel here. Deadman coming in. Okay, he's surrendering our race lead, and he surrenders the race lead to Mucka. Mucka in that 2 car is holding on. Now he is running low on fuel as well, so we will be seeing a pit stop out of him shortly. So what Mucka is trying to do, what it seems like, is he's stretching out the wear and tear of his tires, is what he's doing. It seems like. So what's going on is less fuel. Oh, and here comes Scotty B on the pit road. And the 2 car on pit road. Okay, yep, so there will be 1 lap difference between the 14 and the 2 and 21 of Mucka and Scotty B. There comes Kurt Busch in that 1 car coming in. Getting himself some servicing, new tires, some fuel, maybe a little adjustment. Speed up his car just a little bit, little clammy there. Well, he'd be all right. See these boys going to work down here. All right, let's see who's going to be pulling off from pit road here. Let's go back to our... See, I was cycling to race leader, which was the 3 car, but he is now dipping onto pit road. We'll stay on this battle for a second with the Pushrod Jones in the Oscar Mayer 6 car. The Wienermobile. Crazy Mitch behind him, trying to settle in. Looks like Crazy was coming onto pit road right then and there. Okay, rotating around, dropping in on wide open. See where he's going to rotate through this field. So it looks like the 14 is gonna fall back into the lead. And there is our race leader. Looks like that's followed closely by, is that wide open? Can't really quite see. No, that looks like the 66 of Chanda Bear. Chanda looking real good there, making his way up through the field as well. Got 10 laps to go in stage 1. Viewing on board with Scotty B here. Got Mucka on the inside of that 66, yes, of Chanda. And remember, Chanda is one of the Toyotas, one of the two Toyotas. The other Toyota, that would be City Fried. These boys powering away here. So we got 3 Fords, 1, 2, 3, followed by a Toyota. Down in our top 4 right there. Woo, that bump looks intense. All right, scrolling back to, that was our Chevy right there. It was Kurt Busch in that one car. Back on Scotty B, Deadman in the lead right here. Let's go Brewster Baker in that 41. Let's view on him for a second. Look like he's gonna get into the little battle here with Wide Open in that 47. Wide Open in that Chevy. Underneath Brewster, clears him. Smooth racing, boys. Good, clean work right there. And man, Wide Open with some damage right there. So, you know, that's blowing up his forward progress. Okay, we're getting back up front. Whoa, we just missed a massive attack and pass there. Oh, I'm sorry about that, fans. We got Mucka now assuming the race lead. We have Scotty B on the outside and Deadman still hunting. So he was cruising nice and effortless like out in front. Now remember, Deadman did pit a lap early, so we're looking at possible difference in our lap tires. Woo, Monkey getting just a little loose there, but these boys are tight. That was a lot of aero. Because when those cars start to break up that air around them, that air will push these cars crazy different directions. It's weird. You know, sometimes your car will push, sometimes your car will just slide out, and it's nothing to do with your car. It's all about that air moving around you. These cars are they're not inches, they're hitting each other. At speed, by the way. I mean, these guys are flying. So this is for our race lead right here. We are at 5 to go right now. Mucky is just biting his nails because he needs these points. He's a little back in the points right now. He likes to be leading up in front of the points. If I remember correctly, he was like in 6th or 7th. Yeah, he's in 7th position in points right now. So he needs these stage wins to get him up there in that top 5 because he does not want to drop too far below in points right now, and he wants to make that run. Wants to make them playoffs. Like all these drivers do. Everyone's hungry for them points right now. Got Scotty B a little loose on the outside. Holds on to it. Got some amazing racing up here in front. It's like I'm just leaving it on board with Deadman because he's just in the middle of both of those two. Great job by Mucka holding these guys off. I mean, you see his hands just a wheeling in there. Wow. Super impressive. Man, these runs these boys are getting right now. Again, their tires are wearing off here, so we are coming up to 2 to go on this last lap. 2 to go, cross-track finish line. Scotty B now looking into that 2nd position. Now, is he cruising along Mucka and setting him up, or is Mucka just charging hard? Well, Mucka's charging hard. Uh-oh, these two are formed up on the outside. Mucka's not liking that. Scotty B with an outside run, trying to keep those RPMs spooled up. Man, he's under attack on both directions. He don't know which way to go. Hold him off, Muck. This is 4 stage points right here. They need these. They all want these. I mean, you got Deadman sitting in 8th position in points right now. Scotty B's the only one who's top 3, and he wants the points lead. So you got a lot of these guys trying to fight to get into the top 5, and you got Scotty B trying to take the points lead away from Killer Like Jason. And that was it right there, folks. We got Mucka as our stage winner. Let's go ahead and get him on comms real quick. See, once I get him on. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, just dialing him up. All right, back on there here. So it was for our top 3 right there. So it was Mucka, Deadman, Scotty B, Kill Like Jason, Kurt Busch. Let's see, True, Deadman. And we have T-Roy in 7th, City Fry in 8th, Pushrod Jones in 9th, Brewster Baker rounding out our top 10. Okay, folks, looks like we are going green again. Let's get this pace car out the way. Looks like we didn't get Mucka on comms. All right, so boys are up and away. We are on Scotty B right now. I'm sorry, no, we are on Deadman right now. So we are assuming the race on how it was. Mucka leading, Scotty B charging, Deadman trying to hold on to it, 3 wide behind them. I don't know what's going to happen. Leaving it here on Deadman. He's kind of sitting center of this mess. We have a battle going right there for the lead. Sitting back on Scotty B here as he's attacking Mucka on the outside. Mucka holding strong on the inside. Scotty B trying to find the momentum on the outside. All right, Scotty B stalled up a little bit on the outside. That line starting to form on the bottom. Great racing in that pack behind him. Here comes a 22 of Kill It Like Jason in that 2nd position. That's our points leader right now. He needs to get some points so he can get himself, keep himself in our points lead right now. Because he's only 2 points ahead of Pushrod. And 2 points ahead of Scotty B. So depending on where he finished in that last stage, Scotty B could possibly be the points leader right now. Deadman chasing right now. Kill Like Jason really got himself a little bit of a hot rod. Drifting back in the pack a little bit. Brewster Baker on there in the mix. And that 41 Ford. Kurt Busch under attack. Kurt Busch is attacking the 41 while the 41 was trying to get down on the 66 and the 19 to City Fraud. Great racing right there with those boys. On board with Jenna. It's like he's trying to set his sights on the 3, but at the same time, you got the 19 to City Fry who's setting his sights on him. What do you do? Hold her straight, hold her strong, and hope for the best. It look like he's getting a little bit of a run. Great job. True Death holding his ground, trying to fend off these boys. Man, what a battle. T-Word right there. Trying to find his way through this field. Beautiful run. All right, let's look up front here. So it looks like we just have a pass and a battle going. Yep, we do. Let's kill it like Jason powering around the 2 car. 14 and 21 are following. They just left him high and dry on the outside. Mucking down, falling back in line, trying to get some of that draft, get some of that speed back up, build back up. Mucking doing himself a good job holding nicely onto that car. Again, he got himself a stage win. He's happy about those points right now, but he wants more. Now he has Scotty B up there in front of him, so he got his work cut out. Not nearly as much as some of these guys further off in the field because they got to catch up to this. Man, these boys are running fast and running strong. Let's go and stroll through the field here. Channel looking nice. Crazy looking good as well. Boys are running pretty fast here. I am enjoying the speed. And back on board with Deadman. And he is all over Mucka right now. And they're all over Jason. As you can see him right here on the bottom right here, he's looking in on the 21. 21's on the out. Ooh! 21 looking for that race lead, gets it away from Jason. Mucka follows him right through, just like they did to him, actually. Turnabout's fair play. Then we got Deadman, who is still cruising right there. We go back up forward. Scotty B maintaining this field right now, trying to keep himself out in this clean air, but Mucka right there looking for something. We got Deadman on their tail. We can definitely see who's fast right now. They keep migrating towards the front. Now we are on board right now with that Wood Brothers Ford, trying to see what kind of car Mucka and Deadman have for this 21 Wood Brothers Ford. And here come the leaders. Beautiful. Back on board with Deadman. Whoa! Got loose! Oh! Horrible time to get on board. Man, or perfect time to get on board. So those two slowed up a bit. Mucka is now our race leader. Deadman going into pits right now. Okay, we're on board with our race leader. Now that woed up Scotty's forward progress just a wee bit, so let's see if he can sniff out that draft of Mucka and close up that gap in that interval. Okay, we got Mucka coming on the pit road with Scotty B right now. So we'll watch them. Coming on the pit road now. Seeing what strategies are about to come into play. And we have the field coming around on the outside right here. You'll see these guys flying through. That was Jason of the 22. And we'll see who will be our race leader as the lap tracker is coming around. So right now, still scores as Mucka as our race leader. Got some battling going on right now. City Fried in that Toyota. Looked like we went the 66 at Chan to go on the outside of him. Okay, here comes Mucka, who still scored as our race leader coming off from pit road. Will he be able to get that car up to speed? Because I think here comes the leaders right now. And that is Deadman, yes, with the 22, the 66, and the 19. $14 is now our race leader. Mucka's down to that 5th position, so that whole group was on the lead lap. 5th and 6th you're looking at right now. So let's go over to our race leader. There he is. Okay, race leader right here. And man, these guys are just getting super tight on each other right now, trying to utilize that draft, gain as much speed and as much distance as they can from some of these faster cars that have been up in the front all this entire race so far. Now remember, Mucka and Scotty do have fresh tires, or fresher tires. So let's see if those two can join, link up, not racing each other, which I'm sure they will. They're smart like that, and they will initially gain ground on this lead pack, hopefully having enough tires at the end to get around the leader. But Deadman in that 14 has been a super strong car tonight, so let's see if they have something for him, because they still have to get past 3 or 4 more cars that are in front of them, because that's that lead pack, and then there's Scotty B and Mucka. So they are gaining, and you can see here by our I can see here by our lap tracker, they are gaining, but do they have enough time? That is always the question. Man, they got a good run, a good race going on right here. Like I said, Scotty B doing a great job, really trying to push Mucka to try to get him caught up to that lead grip, and it looks like it is working there, and now down to 1.2 and dropping. So we have Kill Like Jason, T. Chanham, we have Mucka, and we have Scotty B. Kurt Busch is in our 7th position, so he is the furthest car back. So that's back down to our 6th position right there, Scotty B. Kurt Busch will be our 7th. Okay, we come around. The 19 now is our race leader. Whoa, we had some mad arrow going on right there. That was great control by those drivers right there. Very unexpected arrow. And that's one thing you do have to focus on out here. One of the things you have to focus on is expect the unexpected. 14 looking hot on that 19. Wants that lead back. But while these two are battling, they're slowing down the front the front pace, the front car's pace, and the cars that are trailing, those guys are now picking up speed and picking up track time on our leaders. And there's Mucka and Scotty B fighting his way through that pack that were behind these two. Again, do they have enough time? That is the question. Down to 1 second, they're cutting it down. But do they, again, is it enough? Because now these two are lined up pretty good, flying around this track, trying to maintain that tire wear. And we'll get a count on the lap in just one moment. Down to 0.9 seconds, 0.8. All right, folks, we are coming up to 16. Yes, 16 to go. So that means we have pit stops coming up here shortly. Lots of strategies about ready to unfold. Again, we have Deadman as our race leader, and here comes that pack, just like I was describing. Man, Deadman really trying to prove a point here that he does not belong back in the pack in points. And here comes City Fried again, trying to get that lead back from Deadman. These two are, and then here, and look, we got Mucka and Scotty B, who reeled in the race leaders and now looking for that race lead. Boom! That was Scotty B, loose and in the grass, regains control, loses a little bit of time on the field, but he's going to be okay. And there he is right back there. You'll see him back there in the 5th position. He maintained it. Great save by Scotty B. Expect nothing less out of that Wood Brothers Ford, especially with that driver in it. 14, diving on the pits right now. See if he can getting her load up, trying to. Now, again, that's what Maka did. Also reiterated on something that he mentioned was how difficult it is to get on and off pit road, and we just seen it right there. Trying to roll these cars up, getting down off that transition and banking right there, and keeping the car under control while not trying to black flag. I thought I had a complex job. And here comes Maka on the pit road. That's going to now put Scotty B out in the lead. Now I'm not sure if he's going to try to do his tire strategy. He's probably on his run. So hopefully he's going to maybe wear his tires down a little bit more so he has something fresher for the end, because he just seen how he was able to catch the front of that field. Okay, coming off from pit road right now. Let's get back on Deadman. Yep, there he is. Accelerating off from pit road. Getting his servicing done. See what that rounds him around. Now, he was our race leader. Him and City Fry were battling it out. We're going to see where this rotates out. Now the 21 is on pit road right now. We'll leave it on board with the 14 and City Fry because they were our last leaders. So we'll see if it rotates back to them. And here comes Maka and that 2 car coming out of pit road right now, just getting his 4 fresh feel goods. Blending back into traffic right behind Jason in that 22 car. And he takes over the 4th position. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there you just seen. Scotty B coming out of pit road right now. He was a race leader. Deadman assumes the race lead. So the race lead rotated back around to Deadman. You have City Fried right behind him. Followed by Jason and Maka in that 2 car. And then Scotty B in that 5th position. So that rounds out our top 5. And we are coming up to 10 to go. So far, been a really clean, fast race. I'm excited for these guys and on how well everyone's doing. They're showing their handling speed and capabilities of their driving. They're making their broadcaster very proud right now. Good job, guys. Woo! Little touch there on the apron. See if that wills him up enough so City Fry can get a piece of him. City Fry's like, nah, I don't want a piece of him. Nah, I want the whole thing. And he is reeling him in right now. He just laid that hook. And yep. He's got him. You reel him in. No, this is the battle for the lead right here. City Fry looking outside, trying to utilize that draft and momentum. Holding it tough against that wall. Larson line status. Keeping that car spooled up. Deadman using every inch of the bottom, able to power through and had a beautiful exit. Gets back out and stalls the run of the 14 car. Or the 19 car, sorry. Okay, we have some lap traffic coming up here. Will this play a role in the end of this race? We'll see. We have 7 laps to go. Now that is wide open, that 47 car. He is not liking this right now with these leaders chomping on the bits, and the 14 car is not liking that because looks like the 19's utilizing that lap car as a pick, or trying to. He is utilizing that lap car as a pick, trying to hopefully it'll blow up the 14 car enough for him to get a good run to slingshot around both of them. Trying to make it stick. Leaders really getting it done right now, trying to maintain their positions. And Deadman's not trying to give up that lap down at all. He does not want to go a lap down. He's fighting hard right now. Both of them taking that lap car on the bottom. 19 car of City Fried, just a little wiggle. Loose is fast. That's probably why he's trying to look for his spot out there in front. Got Mucka now down up into third position, so he's gotten past Jason and trying to reel in these leaders. Now with all that fighting and battling with this pace car, look, there they are. Mucka and Scotty B, surprise, surprise. Here they come running up again. Some tells him we're going to keep a big eye out for those two at the end of the next stage. Because it's going to be a longer run, and they seem to have a great pit strategy and long run cars. It's a great combination for this track. I think it's a good combination for any track. But, I mean, hey, it's working great for them right now. Here they come. Okay, we're sitting down, coming up to 3 to go. Battle for the lead still commencing. Wide open, hanging tough in that draft right there. Seeing in front of another lead lockdown car, so he will be the car for the lucky dog. Oh, little touch on that apron again. That's gonna will him up a little bit. Here comes the 19 on the outside. Little wiggle. Holding these RPMs up now. Oh, here comes Scotty B and Mucka. They are lined up, flying fast. They got 2 laps to get it done. Do they have time? I don't know. Okay, so now Scotty B says, you know what? Enough of this running. I gotta gain points any way I can. So if I gotta take one away from you, Muck, I gotta take one away from you. He's going for that points lead. And these guys are really burning some rubber here at this Hotlanta. I mean, I can smell it from the booth. And I'm all the way over here to California. And these cars are on fire. Man. Here comes a 19. Oh, great run! Takes it. We on last lap right here. Here it is. This is for the stage 2 win. They're all gonna fight for it. They're all there. Oh, I don't know who did what, but I believe Deadman took that stage. I do not, almost positive, but I couldn't tell you the rest of the running order because they were all side by side, just coming across the finish line at once. That was impressive. So we have Deadman, Mucka, Scotty B, City Fried, and Chanda for the top 5 right there, and those are for the points. Great finish, boys. That was awesome. Told you, man. They needed another good maybe 100 yards, if that. They got them. They were there. Oh, this is gonna be impressive. Okay, let me get back in this pace car real quick. Thank goodness I don't have a lot to do in this thing right now. Hopefully if I can get off the race a little bit, I can try to get some different camera views, but there are just some intense battling going on right now. Man! Okay, let's see who gets it done out of pit road. Okay, looks like we have Deadman out there. He's going to resume our lead. And we're going to leave it on Deadman for a minute. Let's go ahead and shift our camera views, see if we can't get as much as we can. Okay, now remember folks, this is it. This is the end of stage here, or the end of the race here. This is last stage. We're going to keep it on these leaders. got pushed up the track by City Fry. We see that from the Pismo blimp. City Fry taking over the lead, but here comes Jason in the 22, 21 of Scotty B, the 2 car of Mucka, the 43 of 2, where'd he come from? Here comes the 6 car of Pushrod Jones, wondering when he was going to get up there. Amazing battle going on right here as City Fry gets stuck on the high side. The 22 takes over the lead. Now the 21's looking for it. Mucka's trying to find himself something on the inside. Will he find it? He's searching, holding it down low. Scotty B takes over the lead. Mucka charging, trying to find himself some air and some room on the inside here. Because he's trying to, and at the same time not to get ran over by the car behind him. At the 22, putting heat on him, Mucka slid up a little to the outside. Is that going to hurt him? The 43 is sliding up a little bit with the T-Roy. Oop, brings it back down. Mucka up close to the wall. Made possible little contact, not much. Still holding his position outside of these boys. Oh! Meanwhile, Scotty B is able to check out. Scotty B getting it done right now, trying to utilize as much clean air as he possibly can so he can try to get away from this tornado that's swirling behind him. Oh, we got T-Roy in the grass right there, holding on to it. Car's going around him. Be a little bit further back there. Okay, he saves it, brings it back up, and blends back into traffic. Here comes Mucka with one heck of a run on the 22 car. Remember, he's trying to get that 22 car further back in the pack because he wants those points and kill like Jason. He is our points leader. So he's trying to gain points on Jason, with Jason being up in front of him and then go in the direction he wants it to go. There he goes, looking inside. Trying to make that pass right now into that 3rd spot, takes the 3rd spot away momentarily, clears him, and he's going to try to set sail and set his sights on 2nd. No, he is in 2nd. So no, now he's looking for that 1st. Whoa! Kill like Jason got a little loose. Looked like he tapped a little bit of apron. We got some cars wiggling back there, touching some wall, falling back. Looked like everyone's clearing them and getting around. Those cars are back up to speed, and we stay under green. Great racing, boys. Good saves back there. Really good saves. Remember, damage is on, so any hits to these walls is going to mess up your arrow, or start to, and that thus is going to start slowing up the car's forward speed, because now it's not as aerodynamic as it was at the start of the race. And all these cars are precisionally designed to flow through the air as fluently as possible. So you start messing that up a little bit, and that's going to not only slow the car down, but mess the handling up. It's going to throw your whole car out of whack. So wearing your tires down, you have to change your fuel, your strategies. We got a great battle in the back. We got another person down in the grass right there, trying to hold on to it. Looked like he's regained control, and we are still under green. Muck is still charging hard in that 2nd. Scotty B is checking out up here, as we can see. Now we do have quite a long distance to run in this last stage, so this is gonna prove a lot. Not just who's fast, but who's consistent. Great racing, 66 Shannon Bear looking inside. Muck is still keeping that nice middle line, so he's keeping enough block on that car on the inside to make him do things that. Oh no, whoa, went into pits, spun it. We just seen that. We were trying to keep a close eye on that transition coming off the track onto the apron into pit road. So pits are commencing, starting to. Scotty B is our leader. And these boys are still charging hard now. Now wide open, here he comes. Now remember, he was in the back of the pack. He was fighting for his lead lap. I think he may have been a lap down. Was able to get his lap back by staying in front of any other cars that were already a lap down. And now he's having the ability to take control of this race now. I think he's just now our race leader. Now we have our leaders going onto pit road, Mucka and Scotty B. We're going to leave it on them for a moment. As we rotate through the field here. So remember, we're going to come back to them. Okay, we have the 32 coming out. That's Crazy Mitch. A lot of cars doing the servicing right now. Pushrod Jones on pit road right now in that 6 car coming out. And everyone getting up to speed. We've got City Fried here getting up to speed. Here comes that 6 car out. Wide Open's now in. Now he was scheduled as our race leader there. As Mucka and Scotty B went onto pit road. Kill it like Jason. Now here comes Scotty B and Mucka. Kill it like Jason on the outside. Rotating through, finding Deadman, Mucka, and Scotty B. Here comes the lead pack again, reforming back up front. Mucka in that second position. And 4th now, so Scotty B retains our lead of the race. And there is your race lead right there. So Deadman must have had a problem in pits. Possible black flag? Have to keep that in mind for some interviews later on. Or did he not pit yet, and he's coming on the pit road now? Can't track them all. Trying to. All right, Scotty B still scheduled as our race leader. You have, looks like City Fried in that 19, Mucka in that 2 car. Everyone trying to run themselves the best lines they can right now. Mucka still find himself in 3rd position, running strong. Oh, looking inside of City Fried. Let's go ahead and drip back there. Oh, no, sorry. Inside of Deadman. There we go. So I was right on that. City Fried's there, so Deadman's now in 3rd. City Fried's in 4th. Gets past it. Now he's going to try to reel in that leader and see if he has anything for him. Now, Mucky is pretty fast here, really consistent, so we'll see if we can reel him down. See if there might be any kind of lap traffic coming up, anything like that. 21 still the race leader, so he is charging through here. Trying to take ownership of this points at the end of this. Because with the way he's running and the finishes in his stages so far, I believe that if he does win this race, depending on where Kill Like Jason finishes at, he might just possibly be our points leader by the end of this. Because the only other person in front of him is Pushrod Jones, and he's has the same points as Scotty does. So I'm sure with his finishing so far, he's already taken away that 2nd position. Okay, Bushrod Jones looking on the outside of Mucka. Now this is for second. Scotty B's kind of checking out just a little bit. Not by much. 1.2 seconds is what we're looking. Hard battle right here. These boys are not giving up one little bit. Again, this is points, so we try to keep the cameras focused a little bit more forward of the race. I mean, I'd love to see what's going on in the back, but I really want to give these guys their spotlights because they're earning it right now. Great run by that 14. He is not letting go of that 2 car at all. That dead man is really impressing me so far. I'll be following his progress throughout the season. Him, City Fried, Wide Open, all those guys are doing great jobs. There's our points leader, Kill It Like Jason. Looked like he might have been going on to the... No, he's not pitting. Could he possibly be... Oh, that puts him a lap down. That is our points leader going a lap down right now. Scotty is loving every second of that. And so is Mucka right now too, because he's gaining considerably on these points, knowing that 22 car is a lap down right now. Then Deadman same, because he's right behind Mucka in points. These two are going to probably go right up the scale on points, right with each other. Whoa! A little contact to the wall there. Mike got an arrow push. A little hard behind Mucka, and when you come out of that turn, sometimes that car will just, because that air's, the front of the car isn't getting pushed down, as you come out, the car will just doop up the wall because you don't have the air pushing those of the car down, giving you that front grip. Okay, back forward with our race leader. There's Mucka still trying to chase him down. Doing a fantastic job too, so I'm just checking on lap count right there, looking to see what we got going on. Now it is showing. Yep, 1-2. Okay. So we are right here. Kind of scroll through the field right now. We do have some pit stops going down. City Front trying to lower up in time. He does. Looking good. Great entry on the pit road there. Pushrod John trying to get something done. Here we go. Got the 1 car Kurt Busch and the 47 of Wide Open battling it up right now. Gave him one heck of a shot. He come flying out of that turn. That was reverse drafting right there. Okay, Bushrod jumps, or have Kill Like Jason come out of pit road. T-Roy coming onto pit road, trying to maintain his control as he comes off that banking onto that track, onto the bottom of the track, onto the apron right there. Okay, True Death coming out. Haven't seen him in a minute. Here we go. Still looking at that 21 as our race leader. And Mucka in second. And then they're coming onto pit road now. Riding along with the 66. Checking in on Brewster Baker here. Like he's running himself a good race. Here comes Kurt Busch coming out. Right on board with Deadman. Deadman coming off, getting his 4 fresh fill goods and rotating himself back out on track. Going to be able to blend in nicely. No passing traffic to deal with at that moment. Easy squeezy. Loving it. Okay, here comes the 21. Now he was our leader. Here comes the 2 car. Now it's putting Scotty B and Mucka Muck is in third right now. So that's second, third, fourth, and fifth. And the leader has yet to pit. And our leader is the 47 of Wide Open, is just dropped onto pit road now. So it looks like Scotty B will rotate to our race leader, followed by it's Jason in the 22. Feel like Jason right there, man. He's trying to do everything he can to hold his position up in the front of this field to maximize his points as much as possible at the end of this race. Because right now, from the way it looks, Scotty B might be our points leader after this this race is over, because he's run a solid race, finished up front every single stage, at least up in the top fives. Getting himself some good points for this weekend. Mucking now looking on the inside of that and passes the 19 to City Fried. Going to set his sights now. Going to kill it with Jason is a lap down. Still, actually. Unfortunate. And then Mucka is in second position, so he's going to clear that lap traffic over a points leader and see if he can run down our race leader, which is the Wood Brothers Ford, which we have him on right now. Okay, so Scotty B is our leader. Let's go rotate through the field, see if we can find some battling going on. Watch Mucka clear the 22 real quick. Again, loving all this. Gaining himself some mad points on that leaderboard. Got Pushrod Jones holding himself nice and steady. A little bit of damage to that car. Might be blowing up his forward progress. Okay, back on track here with Wide Open. Now he was one of the last ones to pit. He was a race leader, rotated around back to Scotty after he went down on the pit roads for his servicing. Looks like that's Kurt Busch in that one car back there, trying to get himself a little something. Okay, kill it like Jason. Now it looks like the 19's looking to get past him. Again, that's not for position. T-Roy, my man, and that 43 car looking good. Catching up to Pushrod Jones in that Oscar Mayer Wiener car, number 6. Going date back a second here to True. True Death looking to find a little something, chasing down, looks like the 66 of Chanda. Has a massive run on the inside there. Chanda might have got woed up a little bit by kissing that wall. Nice, beautiful pass. Clears him, exits out. Very nice. Oh! That was close. All of a sudden, I seen a yellow car out of nowhere. That's our points leader right there, and he's not liking that. Because you want to make sure you keep the car pointed the right direction. Okay, rotating around and through. Let's see who we got here. We got Crazy Mitch on this thing. Love Crazy Mitch, man. Such a great guy running that 32 Ford Mustang right now. See how he's doing rotating through this field here. So it looks like he's setting some sights there on that 41 car. And that's a Brewster Baker. Both those guys running themselves a good race today. Keep up that good work, gentlemen. And there is that 41 car, Brewster Baker. All right. Okay, rotating up the 14 of Deadman. He was running up for one of our front leaders, running throughout this race. Stage 1, 2. You'll see him on the leaderboard there. So it looks like he's drifted back a little bit. Not sure if he was able to maintain with the track conditions and the changing of the track. Or if it's just inevitable that Scotty and Mucka were going to eventually set sail. They, like I said, they have some amazing fast cars that seem to have a really great long run as well. Rotating back up forward. Now this is our race leader, Wood Brothers Ford, 21 of Scotty B. I do reckon y'all are going to be getting used to seeing a lot of this car throughout this season, because that man's fast. If there's anybody who's going to make it to, I think, some kind of pro efforts when it comes down to it, it's going to be these two cars that you're looking at right there. The Wood Brothers Ford and that 2 car. Those two have the talent all day long, the consistency, the personalities. Man, they got the packages. And their setups are pretty dominating when it comes down to any kind of racing. Short track, mid track, super speedways, road courses. Don't race those guys on road courses. Oh, we got a battle coming out of pit road right now. Oh, like wide open and the 66 of Chanabear. We're going to leave it right here on Scotty B because he's coming up to him. Let's see how he's going to be able to blend, or how they're going to be able to blend into traffic with Scotty B ripping around as fast as he's going. Okay, so far they lined up pretty good. Let's see if they can maintain their pace in front of that leader, or will that leader catch them? Oh, no, here comes leader now. And here comes Mucka. All right, so 1 and 2 down. We got wide open, and it looked like I missed it. I'm sorry. Well, we got Scotty B and Mucka on pit road right now, so let's go and rotate through the field. Okay, like Jason looked like he might be out of fuel or possibly broke. I see him really slow on the apron. We're right here. We're on board with T-Roy now in that 43 car trying to get something down there. He's looking nice and sweet. Pretty smooth. Rotating to the middle of 3 and 4. Good exit. Nice apex through. Back into 1 and 2. Oh, here we go. So we got a nice battle. Whoa, 3-1. Oh, woo. Hold on to it, boys. You got the 3 car. That's bad boy True right there. Look on the outside of 66 of Channa. T. Channa trying to hold him off. Good luck. That 3 car is crazy aggressive, but clean and fast. Whoa, a little touch. Woed him up, and True Death got in the back of him just a little bit. If you would have known that, he probably would have ducked down on the inside a little bit more and utilized that woe up on Channa to clear that pass underneath him. He's looking to get underneath, and look who is loving this racing and chasing him down. And that looked like it was Kurt Busch, actually. Yes, that was Kurt Busch. So I'm going to check back in with our leader. So far it's marking as the 43 of T-Roy is our race leader, but he was and is coming onto pits now, so that's going to rotate Scotty B, I believe, back onto our race lead. Sure does. As I rotate through, Scotty B, there he is. Great view of that Wood Brothers Ford from our Pismo blimp cam. Little back view, see what kind of competition he has or doesn't have at the moment. Looks like he's sitting pretty. Plenty of distance between him and the second place car, which is Mucka FRR in that 2 car, Ford Mustang. Trying to get that Miller Lite Ford up here to take a challenge at that Wood Brothers Ford. Couple Fords dominating the field today. What's going on here? Okay, rotating through, looking at Kurt Busch here. Whoa, little contact. Looked like we had possible car coming out of pit roads. Might have lost a little traction on the apron and slid up a little bit. Kurt Busch did a fantastic job holding on to that. Great job, buddy. Good driving. Okay, rotating down to Mucka, and then we have City Fry there in the 19. So he is trying to chase down Monkey. He's sitting there in that third spot. He's having himself a very decent run this evening. Here comes Scotty B working himself around some lap traffic. Clears out lap traffic. That was the 41 of Brewster Baker. Scotty B holding himself one beautiful line on that bottom. Whoa, just as I see that, a little kiss to the wall, blowing up a little bit. And Mucka's probably back there thinking, come on, man, I just need like 3 more of those. 3 more. And I got you. Because he's coming. It's going to be still charging out in front now. Doing a great job maintaining his lead and dominance over this track, over this the pace of this race and this field. Lap after lap, you'll watch that guy just crank him out, man. Numbers is all, that's all it is to him, because he's just a machine behind that wheel. There's City Fries, see if he's gaining position gaining ground on Muck. Doesn't look like it. Looks like Muck's pulled away from him a little bit. And Muck's coming up on that 41 of Brewster Baker. See if he clears him okay. Okay, we're back on board with Brewster, and he is Mucka in the 2 cars coming up on him. Mucka is in second. 41 car is lapped down, so you can see how Mucka maintains his pace, getting around traffic. Getting a really good run on him. Setting up his pass, diving to the inside. He's going to try to hold that bottom nice and smooth like past him. Hopefully not welling up at all, because it looks like he is gaining on that race leader. Rotating back forward again to our race leader, Scotty B, maintaining control of this race. You have a little heat there from that pace car. You just want to show Muggy, hey, I still got something for you. No worries. I just had myself a little problem in the pits. And we should be coming up close to the getting closer to the end of the race, so I'm really excited to see how this is gonna play out. Scotty B still holding strong there. Mucka trying to maintain his pace and his position, but and save his tires all at the same time, because they are wearing. And we are coming up on pit stops, or in the race, one of the two. I'm just kidding now. We're flying is what we're doing right now. Scotty B still maintaining his pace of this field right here. We have Kurt Busch now on, in the Kurt Busch Outlaw. He is on pit road. In that Monster 1 car, Chevy. Okay, looks like we have Mucka going to be coming in shortly on pit, for his servicing. Let's see how he manages his transition. Okay, here he comes, 3 and 4, so he's going to start to whoa it up, I think. Coming up to 3 and 4. There he goes. Whoop! Nice. That was pretty. Good job. Here he comes. Whoop! Right there. Yep. So we got Mucka FRR on pit road, getting his final servicing done of this race. On board with City Fry. Looks like he is having a nice little battle on the 22. 22 trying to sort something out. Now remember, 22 was lapped down, so maybe some pit strategies, some adjustments might be able to help him out. But it's not looking pretty for him to maintain the points lead by the end of this race. I mean, he's doing everything he can right now. He just got a little something around the 19. Both these cars look a little banged up, but still maintaining it. Okay, rotating around. And we have Mucka coming out of pits right now with Scotty B, so let's go find them. Okay, we have Scotty B and Mucka back out on track. We are scoring Scotty B and Mucka in second and third. And our race leader is Wide Open. So Wide Open is trying to do some kind of field strategy, maybe? Because for some reason I keep seeing him basically taking over the race lead, assuming the race lead, and then he'll maintain it for a while. But these boys they're about a straightaway away from him right now. And gaining. I'm watching these lap times just count down. We should be coming up to 10 to go here shortly. All right, looking for a lap on, I'm thinking 10 to go coming up here shortly. Oh, no! That was a little contact to the wall and a little contact to Muck, but he maintains his speed and position on track. Great save by Mucka. Okay, we are coming up to about 13 to go. We're showing on track right now. We're in 148 out of 162. Coming up on 13 to go. Scotty B still maintaining pace of the race, but Mucka is gaining. It's showing him 1.3 back and closing. Will he have enough time to get up to him, not just get up to Scotty B, but commence and finish that pass? Because Scotty B is not easy to pass, ever. Okay, now we have some lap traffic of that 6 car. That's Pushrod. And then Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Let's see how he's going to negotiate that lap traffic to where hopefully it doesn't blow him up and allow Mucka to gain on him. Looks like Mucka lost about a 10th there. But still tracking nicely on that race lead. Okay, Scotty's now clearing, getting ready to clear that 6. Okay, he clears that 6 and he's going to continue his forward progress. Didn't woe him up much at all, actually. So, again, Muck is still sitting back there, dropping back a little bit further. Not a good sign for Mucka right now. As Scotty B is making his way around lap traffic and still holding that clean air and a good hefty position on the second place car, which is Mucka in that too. Man, these boys just run such a clean race here. Let's go ahead and scroll through the field here. Okay, we got cars on pit road right now. We got the 1 car of Kurt Busch getting his servicing done. Rotating around, see if we can find ourselves a race. Got one. Oh, that's 3 car of True Death all over the bumper of the 21. Now, I'm not sure if True did himself a strategy call. We're going to find out right now as he tries to get around that 21. Fresher tires, possibly a lap down. That is affirmed. Yes, so fresher tires, lap down, off pit sequence. but maintaining his strength and stability on track. Good job, True. Good run. Okay, we got some action happening behind him. Look like Mucka and the one car are tangling up a little bit. Now again, these are lap cars that are coming out of servicing right now. Okay, and Mucka and Scotty are now winding down. Okay, here comes Mucka and Scotty on the pit, so they're going to short pit, it looks like. Still had fuel in the tank, still had tire left, but they're going to short pit. It seems as if they could possibly be throwing a little animal out there due to the fact that they saw a lot of these other cars drop on the pit road early. They don't want to lose that time on track due to those fresher tires from these other cars. So they figured pit a little early with these guys, keep the momentum together, that speed on track, and hopefully they will rotate back around out of pits and back into their positions of 1 and 2 once this whole thing cycles through. Okay, we've got the 32 on pit road as well right now. That's Crazy Mitch. Or coming off from pit road. Lap down car, maintaining his pace on track. Okay, we got the 21 and the 2 coming back on track. Let's rotate to Scotty B. See where he's going to make his way around through here. Okay, and again, rotating back around the same way. We have the 47 of Wide Open assume the race lead. And he is about the same type of pace in front of Scotty B. Now, could this be a pit strategy call from his crew chief in the 47 car of Wide Open? Putting it down in that Chevy. So I don't know. We're gonna because the laps are winding down right now. That was their final pit stop. So this is it. There is no you're racing what you got right now. There's no more changes. There's no more nothing. Drivers, there it is. Go find that checkered flag for us. Is what the crew chiefs are hoping. We got Mucka sitting in third. Scotty B in second. And let's go up to our front runner here, which is the 47 of Wide Open. And let's change the little camera view on him, see where Scotty B is. I believe that's Scotty B right there, a few seconds back, but I know he's going to have fresher tires, so he's going to have the ability to gain his track position on this leader. The thing is, do we have enough time? Because we are literally coming down to 4 to go right now. So I'm leaving it here on the leader, 4 to go. 3 to go now. Will we have enough time? Or did Wide Open make the amazing strategy call? And will he steal this win away from Scotty B and Mucka? But Mucka did mention something earlier, folks, about keep an eye on Wide Open and his crazy pit strategies that his crew chief comes up with. Okay, we're coming up 2 to go right now. Can he maintain his pace on track? Because Scotty's too far back. I don't think that he has enough time to catch him. Because there you're seeing Scotty back here in the back. Yeah, I mean, he's half a straightaway ahead of him right now. I mean, Scotty B's gonna have to have nitrous in that car or something. Push that button. Man, Wide Open running himself a great race right now. He is gonna be what an upset if he wins this thing. Because man, Scotty B and Mucka were just a dominating force of this race, along with Deadman. And here we go. With Wide Open coming down to the last lap. Scotty B's closing. I don't think he's going to have enough time. Oh, come on, B! We're on the race leader right now. He's coming. He's coming fast, man. Oh, dude. He might have him. He might have him. This is the last lap, last turn right here. They're going through 3. Here he comes. There goes B past him. Oh! And Tate is checkered. Woo, that was close. Oh, man. What a win. What a finish. Man. What a call by Wide Open. He finishes that race in second. I think he ran out of fuel at the end right there. Mucka finishes in third. We have Scotty B, Wide Open, Mucka with a stage win. Deadman with a stage win. CD Fried in fourth. Deadman in fifth. Man, that rounds out our top 5 right there. That was some impressive work. Wow. Amazing. Man, my heart was pumping. I didn't think he was going to have time, but he came around. Oh, man, when I seen him gain so much on the back, woo, that was crazy. What a great finish. Great job. Good job, Scotty, holding it true. You know he's biting all his nails off right there at those last few laps, hoping he'd be able to catch it. So, yeah, we got Kurt Busch, True, T-Roy. That was the 7th and 8th, 9th. Sorry, I missed it there. We'll bring that back up. Woo! What a race, folks.
Good job, boys.
That was fantastic. Oh, my girl's talking, congratulating them as well. How about that? Good job, good job. I gotta get these boys over here. Yep. So Mucka, Scotty, Deadman, and Wide Open gonna bring them over to the over here to the booth. Man, they were putting it down tonight. I was pretty stoked about that. All right, give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and ring up the drivers and see if they answer their phones. All right, here we go. Searching. Ah, beef. First one, man, I didn't have to throw out my fishing line, man, because he jumped right over onto that one. He probably excited as all. Give me 1 second, B, before I get you, as I'm getting all the rest of them up in here. Mucka, of course, got to get him over here. Deadman and Wide Open. Those are my boys right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get back over to our race so we can get a conversation with these guys. All right. So, first ones first. Let's hit up Wide Open. Please, Wide Open, enlighten us something about that strategy. We kept seeing it playing off throughout the race. We would see Scotty B and Mucka pitting. We'd see you take over the lead and hold on to it for a while. Then you'd have to get your servicing. So your pit schedule was off from theirs. Man, tell us what that magic was going on there, because you almost had it.
I messed up on the first stage. I put myself 2 laps down and that fight back to it. So I started that final stage 1 lap down and just I did what I could to try to get myself in contention.
Wow. Well, you did it. You definitely did it. I mean, you gained those points at the end. You maintained your position on track. You did exactly what we would hope everyone would do, which is never give up. Ever. In anything that you're doing. In racing or life or whatnot, you never give up, because look what happens. This guy finishes with the 2nd place. Great job.
Crew worked hard on that car. We had a race winning car. You know what? The driver just messed up.
Mistakes do happen, but guess what? It's going to be a long season, so you got plenty of time to make up for those mistakes, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
You got it. All right. Let's go with that, Deadman. Come on, Deadman. What you got for me, buddy? You had such a strong car, amazing racing, holding your positions through and through. Come on, blow up the fans out here. Let us know what was going on out there. We got Deadman in?
No, Deadman's not here.
Oh, okay. I thought he came over. All right. Well, we got Mucka right here. What we got, Mucka? You had yourself like the piece of strong pieces out there, man. That car was fast, handled great. You saved. What an amazing save too, bud. What happened there?
I really didn't tell Mitch I was coming down low with Scotty. Miscommunication, but luckily I held on to it. I had a fast car, just not fast enough to run down that Wood Brothers Ford.
Oh, dude, we seen that. Today. Oh, he did. But you had enough to stay out in front of those guys for a long time, man. You were holding off that swarm for I don't even know how many laps, dude. I mean, that's how you got that stage win at the end, dude. That was fantastic. I was trying to ring you up, but I know we don't have too much time in between, and you guys are trying to get back to racing. But that was a great stage win, which is perfect for you because you were really wanting to gain on those points. So I think you achieved that goal today.
Yeah, that was my goal, was to get those points, and that's where you want to be in the top 5 for stages and top 5 for the end of the race. So that's what was my main goal was today. I mean, I'd love to win, but like I said, I had nothing for that 21 car today. He was just fast.
Yeah, well, you accomplished it. You accomplished it all. You were maintaining a great pace behind that 21, trying to keep the pressure on him as much as possible. But even going around lap traffic, it seems like you both did a fantastic job negotiating that traffic to more of your benefits and not really blowing you up too much, and again continue on with your fast pace. So great job.
We kept in contact with the guys that were ahead of us of lap traffic. They were props to them. They did everything that they were supposed to do. They raced when they were supposed to race, and they let the leaders go when they had to let the leaders go. So,
we've seen a few of that with Crazy Mitch, with Brewster Baker. Also, it seemed like you came up on him pretty good. He did a great job maintaining his position outside of you, let you get underneath him and clear him, with as much ease as possible, so that way you can continue your run onto the leader.
Yeah, no, and like I said, the other night, caution-free race, so you couldn't ask for more than that.
That's right. I'm sorry, I forgot all about that. We were hoping for and praying on if we can get everyone back into a momentum of where it's a caution-free race, and we just seen that tonight. I forgot all about that. Thank you so much for reminding me on that. That was a fantastic race all the way through. I didn't even have to jump in the pace car hardly at all, bud. Just to get it out the way so you guys didn't run it over.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it. Not that we don't want to see you on the track, but us fast guys, we like those green flag runs.
Oh, and I'm sure so do our viewers in one way, shape, or form. I mean, I get you there on that one. It shows who's truly fast and who has their stuff together, if you will. Well, thanks a lot, Becca, for really getting that one down tonight, man. You did a great job.
Thanks, Sean. And congrats there, Scotty. You had a fast piece, brother. You deserved that win.
Thank you.
So, and just to make it clear here, on our stage wins, it was you and it was the 14 of Deadman, correct?
That is correct, yes.
All right, copy that. So he gained some considerable points this evening as well. So let's see him up at the top of the board. I can't wait to see how this all pans out at the end. And the man of the hour, all right, let's go to this hot rod fast Scotty B and this 21 Wood Brothers Ford, just putting a smackdown all the way through tonight, man. What a fast car you had going on this evening. Man, tell us about it.
Ford Mustang Motorcraft 21 Wood Brothers car was pretty dang good. I really wasn't worried about the stages. I knew that last stage, if I could get in clean air, my pit strategy would work out just how I wanted it to. Who's that? Wide Open. If he wouldn't have been a lap down, he would have had that race won by fuel mileage, and I don't know how he was doing that. But that was just awesome what he did. And but yeah, it was on rails, man. Just lightning fast.
Well,
that
the way
car, man, me and him, pit for pit, every pit cycle he was right there. Just clean, great racing.
And your guys' approaches onto pit road, we watched a lot of them, all right? I think almost every single one. I tried to, at least. And your approaches on and off pit road were seamlessly perfect. The way you guys would transition off that high banking into that flat right there. Mucka did mention a little bit earlier before the race kicked off about how to pay attention to that, on how some cars might lose it. And we did see a couple cars come off that transition right there, or onto that transition, and they lost it on that apron, and cost them some considerable, time on track. But, man, you guys did a great job getting on and off pit road, maneuvering around the traffic and lap traffic. I was concerned there for a minute because you were coming up on that, and I wasn't sure, how you were going to negotiate it, if it was going to will you up to give Muck his run that he needed to get up to you to put the battle on and put pressure on. But you were able to clear the traffic. You maneuvered your way through the field beautifully because you had to come through a couple different times, if I remember correctly, throughout the race. And, just aggressive but clean and extremely fast racing from these guys all the way through. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You guys did fantastic.
Me and the 2 car are pretty much on the same pit strategy, so every time we pitted, the leaders would, they'd come back around, have about 2 seconds on us, and we just, with fresher tires, we just come on up through there. So when I got that clean air, that's what I needed, and then I knew that.
Yeah,
last stage, luckily, I got to the front there pretty early in the stage.
Man, and you checked out too. You have no idea. We were all. I know I was. I was standing up, screaming, yelling. You know me, right? All caffeine and coffeeed out. And then all of a sudden, we see wide open leading the race. Okay, we see you a ways back, 4 laps to go, okay, and you can see you're just driving the wheels off of it. And I made a comment, you're probably chewing your nails off at the same time, probably if you didn't have gloves on, because you must have been a nervous wreck in there having wide open that far out in front of you with these laps winding down the way they were. Then all of a sudden, man, you got amazing run. Looks like he ran out of fuel of some sorts right at the end. You get past him in the last turn, coming out of the last turn, to take the win, buddy. That was just, you couldn't go any better than that. You had strategy and you had speed and consistency, and we've seen which one played out for the win.
I thought he had it, but I can't say enough about this FRR league, man. There's good, fast, clean guys in here, and people really held the line, especially, even with how bumpy this track is. It was great.
And it was, and you'll see that when you watch the cast later on, Scotty B, and how these cars were literally jumping off the track because how bumpy this track is, and the way you guys were able to throw those cars down in there and hold them side by side. Again, very impressive driving from everybody in front row racing tonight. Again, putting it down, throwing it down, just as we were hoping, and even better. Because I really appreciate that climactic finish at the end too, because it was a nail biter. It was definitely a nail biter. But you guys did a great job. So we have Michigan coming up next week. Is that what's going on, right, for you guys?
Yes, sir.
All right. So another wide, racy track, multiple grooves. Will we see Scotty B out there and Mucka fighting it again, or is the lead and the momentum going to change? We won't know until next week when it comes to the A group, but we do have the B group coming up on Wednesday. Make sure you're there for that one. These boys are just as fast, just as clean, just as aggressive, and hopefully we're going to see just as awesome of racing. So again, just a great night tonight for Front Row Racing and Left Turn Broadcasting. Amazing racing, great production when it comes to all the guys in the race today. So thanking everybody for and of course all of our fans and viewers out there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everything's appreciated when it comes to that. If you're just new to this, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff right there. Just tune in because you don't want to miss any of this action. And next week I'll have the lineup for points and see where everybody stands after today. So, all right, folks. Well, thank you again so much, and we will see you on Wednesday around 8:30 ish, about the same time. And we're gonna be able to, we'll kick off the B group. So, and until then, yeah, my pleasure, you guys. Thank you so much. Till then, keep pointing in the right direction and fast.